Welcome back to the battlefield, my warriors. This is Dark Son of Legend playing Shadow of the Colossus for you. When we last left off, we just finished off the 15th Colossus, and I had a horrible time with it, or at least as long as it's the original video I did. And the reason I say that is because when I went to go record this one, I had to restart the Elgato recording system because it was normally when I record, the footage is about 3 seconds behind what I'm seeing on screen. I think that's the best I can get. I think that's like, you know, the normalcy. That's like it's working okay. You can be sure that you can record all right, kind of thing. But this time it was 6 seconds behind. So hopefully I don't have to re-record episode 15. One, just because I don't want to re-record. Two, because like I said, if it's the original content, then I had a really bad time with it. It took me a whole hour to fight that thing, just because I kept failing so much. But it wasn't like, you know, one of those things where like, oh, I'm just being really lame, I'm doing a really horrible job. I was going the complete wrong way. It's not like, oh, I'm just doing a bad job, you know, I'm failing or anything. No, that Colossus was extremely hard. I must have been pretty darn good at this game before, because I didn't really have much trouble with most of the Colossi in this game before, but for some reason this Let's Play I've been having trouble with almost all of them, especially 15. 15 was the worst. But yeah, so we're going on to the 16th and final Colossus this time, and yeah, it's gonna be a party. You guys, I think you guys will be extremely shocked, like extremely surprised at this Colossus. Just, I don't think I could explain it. I don't think I could do justice to explaining why. But even if I could, I definitely don't want to spoil anything. I just want you guys to see it for yourself. This is probably going to be a really long episode. Even if I, you know, end up being like awesome and like godly at finishing this off. Because first of all, this Colossus, pretty much half the fight is actually getting to it. You know, it's not like the previous 15 Colossi where I need to make sure to find the right path and everything, and then once I actually find the path, it's like right in front of me. No. Even once I find this thing, which is actually pretty easy to find, like on the map right here, you see the first Colossus, like directly past the Shrine of Worship, and then the cloudy area at the very bottom of the map, like straight down from it. That's where the 16th Colossus is. Not very hard to find. Didn't take me very hard the first time either when I was first playing this game. But after you find it, it's still a puzzle trying to get to it. And then after that, you have to actually fight it, which is going to be it's going to be really interesting to say the least. And you'll see why soon. There it is. Right over there. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride so far, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode, because, yeah, like I said originally, it's going to be a long time, because it's going to take me a bit of time to get to the Colossus, and then it's going to take me time to finish it off, and then obviously this is the final episode, so you guys will have an ending. So, yeah, it's probably, I'd estimate with at least with the content I'm going to keep in here, you know, the stuff I'm not going to cut out from failureism. I just created a new word right there, failureism. But you know, for the content I'm actually going to keep in here, I'm going to guesstimate it's going to be about a half hour of an episode. And you guys don't even really need me to tell you that either, because I mean, by the time this is uploaded, you'll be able to check before you even click on the video to see how long it is. But that's my guesstimation. So let's see. I don't want aggro to slow down. I want him to go fast. Faster, aggro. Well, actually, you're going pretty fast right now. That's fine. So yes, here it is. Here is the gateway to the final Colossus. Alright, now you can slow down. There you go, buddy. Alright, hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had a fuzz on my hand, and a lot of fuzz at that. I have no idea where it came from, how that much got on me, but yeah, so here we are. I love that touch where you actually have to use the beam of light to open the gate. It's I guess it's such a classic thing. I don't really know how to explain. Oh, that's right. I need aggro. I almost left you, buddy. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I just like that touch. I mean, it's not very hard to understand, and nor is it very hard to do. But I don't know. I like the touch. It's I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's a classic thing. Oh, that's a save point. That's not where we're supposed to go. I just feel like it's a classic thing. I remember a few movies that you know, when you're going through something like that, and you have like the huge gate that you need to open through some special way or another. Something big on the other side. Run, aggro, run. We need a running start right here. There we go. And that's why. I bet a lot of you are crying out, "No! No!" Right now. I did the first time, and even though I'm not crying out this time because I wanted to be silent for your reactions, and also because I knew it was coming, but I am tearing up right now. I am literally crying for this horse because I love it. I love Aggro so much. He was such a good companion. Such a good companion that he would sacrifice himself. He knew he was going down, so he would make sure I survived. And so yeah, see this right here, guys? This is what I meant by it's half the battle even fighting him. The first half of the battle is getting to him. Oh, and by the way, you can see how battle scarred I am right now. Look at that. Look at all those black veins on my neck and the dirt smudges. Anyway, let's get to it. It's a long way. I don't even remember what song that's from. And even if I did remember what song that's from, I wouldn't be able to sing it anyway. I just remember there's a song that starts like that. I wanted to finish it, but I can't. I'm not very familiar with the old stuff. I know that's an older song because I'm pretty sure I heard it through my mom and dad. So they, you know, they're not like old, but you know, they're older, obviously. So they would have knowledge of the music from when they were younger. And to be quite honest, that's a lot of that stuff, like, you know, from the 70s and 80s, was really, really good. I didn't see that. But yeah, so even though I'm not familiar with very many of the old stuff, I wish I was, and I might try to become familiar with it, because a lot of that stuff was really, really good, and a lot of the stuff today is really, really crappy. Just because of how, I guess how people aren't even trying anymore to, you know, drop beats or anything like that, because, you know, they use generic beats or they use auto-tune or something like that, and a lot of times the songs are about really crappy stuff, like either it's about things that nobody cares about, like, I don't know, like, I guess about relationships. I mean, I hate the songs about relationships most of the time, because they're always saying about how they're the best thing ever, and then they turn around and they're like, oh my gosh, that person was the worst person ever, I broke up with them, blah blah blah, I hate them, blah blah blah, they did this to me, blah blah blah. You know, it just keeps going back and forth like that. It's either a really, really mushy song that's just completely exaggerated, or it turns into something about like, oh my goodness, you're a horrible person, you did this to me, and I'm gonna make your life miserable because you made my life miserable. You know. Or they talk about bad stuff that is influencing people badly, like drugs or wanting money, you know, like thinking that money is what makes the world go around, and I guess it kind of is, but it's not good when all you want in life is money. I mean, what's gonna happen when you die, you know? all your stuff's going to go bye-bye. It's not going to amount to anything whatsoever. Plus, you're going to have to step on a lot of people to try to get high in life with a lot of money, at least usually, and I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth stepping over your fellow human beings. Oh, and yeah, so that's the 16th Colossus. I was ranting too much to realize what was going on. Yes, we are fighting essentially a god. See, right there. There's his feet, and there's his head, and there is electricity gauntlets, which he is pointing directly at me. You can't fool him. He knows where you are at all times. Ooh, close one. So yeah, 16th Colossus, ladies and gentlemen. How do you like that for a final boss? This is going to be good. I really, really hope I don't die. Ooh, I forgot he shot right there. It's a good thing I didn't get up all the way. I don't think I could have, but still. Alright. Now, here's the trick. The closer we are to him, the faster it gets here because, of course, we have a closed distance. And also, these things are extremely fast. They're a lot faster than the other colossi that use electricity so far. So the trick is that you have to crouch and use something that we haven't used very much at all through this entire adventure, and that is the roll dodge. Of course, the roll dodge is extremely useful, but I haven't had to use it very many times throughout the adventure. Only a handful of times. And we just need to be really, really careful. Especially since, I mean, I don't think that it actually kills me in one shot or gets any, or I think it takes like half my health, but if I do get knocked back, not only do I lose half my health, but I also get knocked back into there and have to do it all over again. And we don't want that, do we? Ooh, that was close. I'm still tearing up from aggro dying, man. I'm wiping my tears right now. That's why I'm banging into the wall, pretty much. I'm trying to move forward while wiping tears away. Rest in peace, aggro. Rest in peace. I wish I hadn't talked through the Colossus's entry, too, because I wanted to make it more dramatic by being silent for it, but you know me. At least my viewers that have watched me for a while, you know me, when I start ranting, I start really ranting and kind of forget my surroundings. Okay, we need to jump down here quick. I think that's because he can actually hit me from here. Okay, so he... Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, darn it. I accidentally dropped him instead of... Shoot it. Oh, okay. Well, we missed that one. There we go. Alright. We're getting closer. And like I said, this is still half the battle. I haven't gotten to him yet. And even after that, it's going to be quite the experience climbing up that guy. If I'd have to guess... I'm not very good at measurements either. If I have to guess. I mean, the 15th Colossus I said was like 100 feet long, or tall. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. I'm sure at the very least he was bigger than 100 feet. But if I had to guess, I'd say this guy is 300. I'd say maybe. But like I said, I am really bad with measurements. I probably butchered that measurement guess. I probably butchered it. So if any of you guys are actually good at measurements, or at the very least, if there's like an actual like wiki or something like that that has the size of all these colossi, and you were nerdy enough to go look it up, then let me know. But yeah. And I won't judge you guys. Sometimes I look up stats just because I'm interested enough in the game too. And I never actually thought about it until now. It's been a while since I played the Shadow Colossus, and I only just learned about wikis a little bit ago. Oh yes. Now is the time. We climb up the Colossus now, and then we get to take it out. So let's see. Raw footage right now, it's almost been 18 minutes. I know that I paused it for a few times and everything. So I think it'll still be pretty close to the 18-minute mark though. So we're about halfway through this episode, I'd say. No, yeah, halfway. I was going to say no because I don't think it's actually going to take too much longer for me to actually defeat the guy. Because I remember how. I mean, this guy left such a mark on me. Like, he was such a memorable boss that I remember how to take him out. But even after that, there's still the ending, you know, the final sequence. So I'd say we're about halfway through this video. Oop. I didn't even need to climb around this whole thing. I forgot that I needed to climb over to the side there. Oh, maybe I did. I guess I could have gotten up any other way. I love this music too. It's not like one of those exciting things or anything like that where you were fighting the other Colossi. It's one of these like hopeless, like you're screwed kind of musics, and like the mighty and powerful final boss with the chanting in the background and everything. I just love it to death. Alright. Here we go, guys. I didn't do that. I didn't think I was going to trip. There we go. Thank you for holding your hand there long enough, man. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thought I was going to have to stab you in the back again. Get it? Stabbed him in the back. Don't try to shake me off. I'm trying to get into a flat area of your hand where I can stop grabbing and start actually, you know. Come on, man. Leave me be. Come on. Yes, I know you want me off your hand. I will get off in just a minute if you will let me. I keep trying to get onto the middle of your hand, dude. You keep shaking me off. You're shaking me onto the sides. Darn it. Okay. I'll just let me no. Darn it. Okay, transition time. Okay, we finally made it. And here we hold on. There we go. There we go. Transfer. I'm not talking about a bank statement either, or a deposit. Okay, now this is going to be pretty crazy. Straighten out your hand again, dude. Let's try this again. From the top. Almost. Darn it. little while, I think. Oh, no. There we go. Got it. Such tight timing with this boss. Oh, there we go. Now he's shaking. Now he's shaking. Do a Harlem shake. Sorry, I already made that joke. Oh, I don't even have my sword out. What am I doing? My goodness, you're shaking. There we are. Gotcha. Gotcha again. Yeah, the real hard part of this boss is getting to him. After that, and getting onto his head. After that, he can't do much. It's mostly intimidation factor, but I still think both from the look of this boss and also the puzzle of getting to him, and especially the music. Actually, no, especially the look of him, but the music too. The look and the music definitely makes this a memorable boss for me. I love it so much. Come on, just die quietly. Is this it? Nope. Looks like one more stab. Are you guys ready? This is gonna be the end of the game. The 16th Colossus is defeated. Look at that. Beautiful crumbling. Going limp. Actually, this one is like one of the most tragic deaths of the Colossus, I think. Just from going limp like that. It just, I don't know. And there. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to start falling down completely to the bottom, because that's what happens to me usually when I fight this guy. I just start falling the full, like, I guess 300 feet. That might even be more than what I guessed, I don't know. Or, I mean, what the correct height might be more than what I measured. Anyway, let's watch this final cutscene, shall we?
Ruas, Hemon! Rani. Hij is hier kordoloia. Olik olzulam kas. Ilzazeriku azoko. I'm not screwed adverb. Around formulas ilikun adobe. Romorani, amantuka roll. You ondik irarzen, aulam ulumka. You kumku aek izif, irum de cake ludu. No sus, if
And things like this always come at a price. Apparently. Yeah, I wanted to keep that a secret from you guys. As the game goes on, you get more and more possessed. That wasn't battle scars, that was evil. The presence of evil. Ooh! I used to be an adventurer just like you. That doesn't look good. How about that? Black blood spraying out just like the Colossi. I wonder why that is. Oh, and black blood's playing too, that music I was telling you about. Surprise, surprise, guys. Bet you didn't see that coming. Or maybe you did. But either way.
Ikuka order. Natuurlijk, auw! Je krak allemaal vloed, gitu itu.
Stuff's going down, man. Guys, girls, everyone, and look what I get to do. I get to smash everything. I am the devil. You're not gonna get away with that. Smash! Smash him again. Smash. Oh, I can jump. I didn't know that. That's not doing anything for me. I'm very slow. I don't think I can move any faster. I think they got away. Get back here! Come back and face me like men. Face me, man to demon. Because obviously that's fair.
감사합니다. 하! You call this?
Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm not a foul beast. I'm a very beautiful beast. Beauty and the Beast. Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm being taken away from my love. I want to stay. I want to stay. Don't let it take me. Oops, wrong way. Now, I can resist this thing and get over there. But before you guys ask, getting over there or staying alive doesn't do anything special. A lot of people thought there was like an alternate ending, but there's not. You can't really kill the people that open that portal before they get there. You also can't really get away from it. You can't get out of the shrine and escape this thing. And there's no time, time limit that you need to survive or whatever before something happens, No special requirements, no secret ending. So I'm not going to resist it too much, I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to make it look interesting though, just to let you guys know. I was debating not saying anything about it, but I'm sure that any of you guys that have actually liked this series will probably ask, is there an alternate ending and can you do it? And I just wanted to let you guys know that there isn't one. All there is left to do now is to let go. That's quite the way to get rid of a pathway, isn't it? To destroy a bridge. To zap the pillars out of existence. Pretty intimidating too. I mean, the thing's right behind them. They're almost getting them. How about that? It actually worked. At a heavy price, but it worked. Isn't that what counts? Isn't it? I know, I'm being a smart aleck right now. It is kind of tragic, though, when you think about it. She wakes up in a strange land, and there's nobody here. Her lover's dead. The people that tried to stop him are gone, and so is the bridge out. I wanted to make you guys think Aggro is dead, because I thought he was originally too, but he's alive! Yay! But still, I mean, even though it is happy that she came back to life and that the horse is alright, I still think it's kind of sad, because it's just those two. There's not even the Colossi left, they're all dead. The only things there are lizards and hawks. I'm not trying to depress you guys, but I mean, you know, sometimes games have sad endings. Enjoy the credits, guys. I'm not going to sign off just yet for two reasons. One, because these credits show all the colossi and, you know, the vegetation that's sprouting up from their, I guess, lifeless bodies. They're pretty much all rock now, but, you know, I think it's pretty interesting to see, and it has kind of an impact on the heart, I think. It impacted me as soon as I saw all the bodies just laying there where they are from where I defeated them, and what they're like now, just the lifelessness. It really spoke to me. So I want to keep it like that for you guys to see, and also because there's actually more storyline after the credits. So stick around.
kiumuku audiko. Di ka uo laiu. Ora di yu la kaya. Ora no kyudo. Izo yuri uri ilzo. Yukizo edihiko erikiku aloa tokaeru. Anli kong ayudikanga yuke.
Yeah, guys. So, like I said, there's still more than that, because obviously this is still a cutscene going, but it takes a little while because it shows them go the entire way from here into there. So it'll be another minute or two. So I'll fill it in with talking. I just really like this game so much. I love it. It's one of the few games. One of the few, I guess, newer games. It's been like 10 years, I think, since this game came out. Maybe a little bit less. I think it came out like 2006-ish or 5. 2005, that's it. So it's been 8 years, but I think the game has aged really well. And surprise, surprise, I am alive as a baby. But yeah, so I think the game has aged really well, and I like the fact that it's one of the newer games. Well, I guess, like I said, not newer, but you know, it's one of the more not recent, but what I'm trying to say is past like the good old days when like a game had a really simple storyline. Like take Spyro, or for instance, like Spyro 1, well, actually all of them really didn't have very complex storylines. And this game doesn't either, and I like the fact that even past those years, this is one of the few games that actually has a very simple storyline. It doesn't require much, and I actually think that if they tried to make it even more complicated, then it wouldn't have worked as well. Beyond that, the gameplay is fun. The Colossi, like everything in this game, but especially the Colossi, Wander, and Aggro, since they have the spotlight, they're all programmed fantastically. The fights work very well, and Aggro does a very good job at assisting. He's not stupid at all. He makes the correct decisions all the time. The only time he'll ever mess up is if you make a wrong move. And Wanderer, his movements are so realistic. He stumbles at the right times. He has a realistic amount of health and stamina, and it's just really good physics engine and really well put together. And it's also a very unique gameplay idea, taking on 16 bosses in an expansive world without any other smaller enemies at all, and making that the focus of the game. I thought that was really cool, and I don't think there are very many ways that someone could take that kind of idea and make it work, but this game did. And like I said, since it seems so it seems to be so situational to work, I don't see a game like this coming out anytime soon, like a newer game, one that, you know, takes another unique step. I don't see that happening, and I would be glad if it does. I'll be glad if it proves me wrong, but I love this game so much because of that. It's just so wonderful. And then the music as well, and the graphics. I mean, this is from the PS2 age, but the graphics are so nice and so wonderful, and it really works. The textures are nice, and the movements are realistic, and the music is just fantastic. It's so amazing. When it's supposed to be exciting, it's exciting. When it's supposed to be tragic or sinister, it's tragic and sinister. When it's supposed to be beautiful like it is now, it's beautiful. And I just love this game to death, and I hope you guys did too. Yeah, some other things I wanted to say as far as that goes. Like I said, this is an HD collection. The other game on this is Ico, and Ico was made by these people before Shadow of the Colossus, but it's arguable which one came first chronologically, because both games are set in the same universe, arguably in the same area, like the same Forbidden Lands. So I do plan on playing it for you guys at some point, but if you guys enjoyed this series, then if you guys want me to play Ico right away, then let me know. once this episode comes out, I have about 64 subscribers while I'm recording right now. So once this video comes out, if 25 of you vote for Eco, if you post in the comments, hey, I want you to play Eco next, then I will play it immediately. So, but I will at least play it sometime soon. And the last thing I wanted to say was that there's also Shadow of the Colossus time trial on this game. So I wanted to know if you guys wanted to see that. I guess I'll go for the same number of votes, 25, if you guys would be interested. I was thinking about going lower, but the reason that I want to get 25 is because, you know, time trial, there's no story involved, it's just going and fighting a Colossi and trying to get under the time limit and see what your best time can be. And, you know, so I was thinking about doing that if you guys were interested, but I want to make sure that a lot of you are interested before I go into that. So 25 votes each for both Colossus time trial and Eco. Let me know what you guys think. And that is officially the end, guys. Sorry I kind of ranted at the end. I said what I wanted to say, but I think I could have said it a little bit more clearly and without taking so much time to do it. So this is the official end, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.